food and not tell me the life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Houston Texans versus Drew Brees and the Minnesota Vikings.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't...
It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. Joe Reed returning. And able to get this out to the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the second quarterback chosen back in April from Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 55 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
40-yard line.
Tua now on first down. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, they go to Edwards. Whoosh. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. 20. Touchdown, Houston. Gus Edwards. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by the all-time leader in terms of passing yards in NFL history, their 41-year-old quarterback, Drew Brees.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Now White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they decline it as that will bring up fourth.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua, and this is incomplete. Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Smith on the coverage.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. That's complete to Lazard. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Tua. That's complete right around the 8. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Now Tua. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Gus Edwards with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by White. Jordan Hicks, 3rd in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Breeze. He's got it to James White. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now a play fake. Breeze. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory.
Complete to Robert Tonyan.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And we do talk a lot about how the tight end position has changed in the NFL. Here's a great example. It used to be that they were linemen who occasionally caught passes. Now they're wide receivers who occasionally block people. And right here, this isn't tight end speed. It's definitely wide receiver speed.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Shotgun now for Breeze. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
2nd and 4 at the Texans 5.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Robert Tonyan, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And that one makes it 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And getting this just shy of midfield. They spotted at the 49. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down. Here's Tua. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards, the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2 and a throw again. He'll go underneath, dropping it off to Edwards. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line.
Houston Texans.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He'll get this to Lazard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So that one will be accepted. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Makes the score Texans 17.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run with White.
James White, the ball carrier.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Play action, Breeze. Looking sideline, incomplete.
away and incomplete. Joe Hayden on the coverage.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Breeze to throw. He's got his man. It's Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
First down, Minnesota.
First down, here's White. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Now Breeze.
6 yards to go.
Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, You use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
And he'll bang that one through. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 38.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Tua now on first down. That's complete to Lazard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Lazard, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and
again, it's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Tua now, 3rd and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is out of bounds here. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th down and goal.
They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Gus Edwards on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans push further out in front.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10
And now trotting back out with the rest of his offensive mates, the big tight end. And we peek at some of his work from this game where he's nearing 100 yards.
And haven't we gotten pretty close in this game nowadays in the NFL to almost taking labels off of the tight end position? These guys now can be the #1 option in an offense, and that never used to be the case. So now how do you even match up with them? Cornerback, safety, linebacker, all three will have deficiencies against the best tight ends in the game.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, Breeze. It completes it right side to White. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we'll get you over to Orlando where... All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They start the drive with White. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Breeze pass.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. Breeze now on 1st down. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
First down, Minnesota.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Lamb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Vikings.
Now a carry for White. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Dontari Poe in on the stop. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Minnesota.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. James White, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Gus Edwards heading back onto the field. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
on first down. Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. He'll get that complete to Reed. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Defense. We can't have that.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And the tackle that time by James Lynch.
27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and...
On second down, Tua. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. Able to find Lazard. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he's got it. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives them a first down. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans will add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. And the Vikings
going on the ground. It's White. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 30.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Jeff Gladney.
Well, again, they'll throw with Breeze. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. A short throw caught by Andrews, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. That's into the hands of Edwards. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here. As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to stay with it.
That's true. 51 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Tua Tagovailoa and the offense heading back out. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Houston. 52 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Tagovailoa. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans will extend their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Incomplete. He was covered by Jeff Gladney.
He's going to try and throw on 3rd down. Looking for White on the deep ball. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And now out comes Houston. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
6-yard line.
Again, it's Edwards. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And down he'll go at the 25. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Breeze to throw again. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 3. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Again, it's Breeze. And he'll drop it underneath to White. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On 1st down, Breeze. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Breeze again. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Houston, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss.